Good evening. Hey, so it is now 12:05 a.m. and I just finished taking my shower and doing my face care. I know I look like, when you were little and your mom used to send you to school on a snowy day with the Vaseline all over. But I do use Vaseline sometimes after I put all of my moisturizers on my face. They call it slugging. I think it's called slugging because it kind of locks in whatever natural moisturizers. But anywho, let's just start this video. I decided to do a spend the day with me, what I eat in a day, being perimenopause and all of the things, because I feel like I need a hard reset. I feel like I need to do some content and to record so I can show you what I'm eating. You can even give some suggestions or some comments. Keep in mind, I am a flexitarian, which means I can do vegan, vegetarian, and I can also do pescatarian at times. So don't comment, eat some bacon, because that's not going to happen. But feel free to give suggestions if you would like. I'm going to show you what I eat in a day. I feel like I need a hard reset. So I want to do this tomorrow on Friday, February the 9th, which is my other sister's birthday. Happy birthday to you. It's her birthday. I can't read when you're teaching me. I might get Dawn, and I am going to do one day of content and kind of show you how I start my morning, my workout. Just spend the day with me and eating and what that looks like, so I can spend the next few days really doing a hard reset, focusing, because even though we are coming to an end of the kind of second week of February, technically really the first week, I don't want to lose any time. And I have been frustrated with my weight, even though I am seeing 9 scale victories, pants fitting, skirts fitting. The bloat is annoying, but my diet hasn't been perfect, if I'm being honest. And I have to be, because I'm not going to lie about it. So I just feel like I need to do a hard reset. And I'm going to do that. I created some really good habits, some routines, the 21 days. And if I'm being honest, at my church, we were doing 21 days of prayer. And after those 21 days, I think that's when I started seeing myself fall off a little bit, because it was like a change that I started in the new year. And so I just need to do a hard reset. So for you, you won't even notice a difference. I am going to still post content on Sunday, which will be my inspiration for the week, and I will still post content next Thursday. But for me, it will give me a break from filming so I could just get my entire life together. I gotta do it. And so what I'm gonna do is show you what I'm doing tomorrow, and then at the end of the week, I still will show you where we are with the week. So yeah, I'm about to go to bed, and good night. See you in the morning. Good morning. Next morning. So you already know the sleep issues I've been having. So I have my alarm to go off at 6 a.m. I was up a little bit before, but I just want to get this day started, y'all. So let's go. Of course, I just say hallelujah and thank you to God when I first get up, before my feet even hit the floor. But then I do have my girl, Alexa. I have her on a routine. I say good morning. She usually tells me the weather and all these things and what's on my calendar. I don't always have my work calendar linked, so everything that I'm doing today might not be on there, just things I have as reminders. And then I have her play a song. So let's see, because you know how technology likes to play in your face, if she'll do what she's supposed to do every morning. Alexa, good morning.
Flora Steam, today, there are 4 events remaining. There is 1 event in progress. Time with the Lord lasts until 6:30 a.m. Then, at 6:15 a.m. there's bike 15 minutes prayer ride. At 12 p.m. there's gym legs edge. And at 9 p.m. there's go to bed love. Right now, it's 41 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah, that's
Today,
nice.
expect a high of 58 degrees.
Oh, 58.
No rain is expected today.
No rain.
It's Friday, February 9th.
My sister's birthday.
It's
Happy birthday.
6:03 a.m. No
Oh,
snow is expected today.
58. I'm going to be outside. I'm going to be outside. So I just do some praise and worship time, and you know, not for fronting or nothing, but this is personal, so I'm gonna enjoy this song. Christ is my firm foundation, the rock on which I stand. Rain came, wind blew, my house was built on you. I'm safe with you. I'm gonna make it through. I need this every morning to remind me that no matter what's happening, I'm gonna make it through. I'm telling you, Christ is my firm foundation. Y'all ain't need to see me brush my teeth. Let me finish flossing, and then I usually weigh myself. This is the part right here. I'm gonna make it through, and you will too, 'cause I'm standing strong on you. I forgot my water. I had to run in the bedroom and get my water. So, try to drink water. And then I get on the bike for 15 minutes. So I do use my Fire tablet. And this 15 minutes in the morning, I've noticed the past few weeks, it just wakes me up, right? And it allows me to, it's also my prayer time. So even though I get up and I just say thank you, Lord, for the day, I also like to spend the 15 minutes as I'm riding as my prayer time. So I pop on Spotify, and I don't know if you've ever heard of Dap-T Keys. I think that's his name. Hold on. Let's see. Technology likes to play you when you're recording. Yes, Dap-T Keys. He's on YouTube, but he also has Spotify. So I like to play this soaking music while I pray and ride. What are you doing? No, I don't want you on the Echo Dot. So it's trying to go to play to the dot. I want you to play on the tablet. Thank you very much. And then I go in and I set my timer. Should come up. 3 minutes is my breathing timer. So I'm going to do 15 minutes and 40 seconds just so you can see it get started. And give me 40 seconds to get my buns on this here bike. Whoa, wait a minute. Hold on. I set it for 1 hour. Wait a minute. 15:43. I set it for 1 hour and 53 minutes. Here. So, just gonna spend some time praying. Thank you, Lord. This is wrapping up in a minute. I usually try not to look, but just wanted to show you. I'm about to finish up this bike ride. And then I like to keep the music going. I don't know why I stopped. Because now I stretch. This is wrapping up in a minute. I usually try not to look, but just wanted to show you. I'm about to finish up this bike ride. And then I like to keep the music going. I don't know why I stopped. Because now I stretch. Then I set the timer again. This time I set it for 3 minutes so I can do some deep breathing. Just wanted you to see the time. It's about 6:44. So normally if I was going into the office, I would just, go into the bathroom. I take my shower at night, and doing the bike ride and the stretching, I really don't sweat. So I just kind of freshen up a little bit, and then I would start getting dressed for work. But we are remote today, baby. So we're going to throw on our gym clothes, check some emails, finish the water. I might have coffee. I don't know, but we're going to make our way to the gym, baby.
This thing over here we can go to in case God don't work.
I usually try to put some eyebrows on. I don't know why, because they sweat off. And I don't put like a whole bunch of makeup on, but I have bags, so I do like to cover them a little bit. But you guys have seen me without my makeup plenty of times. So I just put on some eyebrows and a little bit of what is that called? Concealer under my eyes. And it doesn't always make sense because it sweats off, but I just wanted to show you what I'm doing next at my vanity, baby. Oh, I got dressed, of course. You don't need to see that. Also, I forgot to show you that I do, I'm usually doing some Bible plan. And so I do like to, after I'm finished the breathing work, right there while I'm still on the floor, so the prayer rod, the stretching, and the breathing work, it's just spiritual and physical. Like I just need it. I know everybody doesn't do it. I know I'm a little strange, but this is something that keeps me, baby. God is my keeper, but also taking care and tending. This is self-care, tending to my physical and spiritual before I start the day and get out the house. Man, I gotta bless me so I can bless others. Because if I ain't no good, I really won't be any good to anyone else. And when you work in the community and you work with community partners and you work with community folks, you have to be so, you just gotta let your light shine. You gotta let your light shine. And I remember there's a couple of verses that I cling to, several verses that I cling to. I'm talking about a couple. Commit your works to the Lord. That's one I cling to. Be not weary in doing good. That's another one I cling to. Let your light so shine. A city on a hill cannot be hidden. That's another one I cling to when I'm getting weary. And I guess the biggest one is like, God wants us to serve to the least of these. And I just, that's why I'm so grateful to be in a field that I feel like I know without a doubt that God has called me to. It's more than just a career. It's more than just a job. So yeah, I take time for getting some word in, and even if you can hear in the background, Dr. Tony Evans is preaching in my bedroom because I was listening to him while I was getting dressed. And when I don't pour in to myself, it's a bad day. And I gotta pour in, because if you live in this single life, it's just you in the house, no matter how many family and friends and support you have, you gotta remind yourself. That's another thing. I have confessions that I do that's on my phone. I also tell myself that I'm beautiful in the mirror. I gotta do these things. So if you didn't see me do that, I just wanted to stop right here to let you know as a reminder. That's part of my day. So yeah, let's check some emails and then head to the gym early. So here's another new habit that I started, and I I'm struggling to stick with it because sometimes, especially when I'm rushing out the door after doing all the stretching and everything else I do and getting dressed and doing the whole phase, I don't always have time to do this. And as a matter of fact, the last time I did it was Monday, February the 5th. But I try to write down, I got this from Zig Ziglar, writing down everything that you want to do to accomplish your goal every day, and then checking off whether you actually did it or not. And so some of the things that I write, it says, I will glorify you, God, with my body to lose fat. I will bike and pray for 15 minutes. I will stretch my body. I will fast until 5 p.m. So Monday I was doing a fast. I will have one meal. That's what I did on Monday. I will drink lots of water, tea, and coffee. I will do a home workout. I will laundry to still move around. I will do my confessions. And throughout the day, I am above and not beneath. I will track my food in the app. I will say I love you in the mirror. I will remember my why. I will remember I can do this. I will say yes, I can. My why is to glorify God in my body and spirit. I am who God says I am. I can do what God says I can do. I can go where God says I can go. I can have what God says I can have. So I'm going to write this out for today because I need to. Child, we doing a hard reset tomorrow. We doing a hard reset. We getting it together. We made it to the gym, baby. What is the game plan for today? We're going to do what that personal trainer, Jen, had. We're going to do the workout she created for me. However, I haven't been thinking. I think she was just designing the plan, even though I explained to her how my body was. And I know you got to give things time to work, but she really cut out a lot of cardio. And I know when you fat, you have to do cardio. I'm not saying that you do not need to do lifting, but you have to do cardio too to get that fat burnt off. Okay, I know that lifting and I love lifting, so I'm not saying that I don't need to lift, because I'm going to do that. But she had me doing 10 minutes of cardio just to warm up, and then a weight session. And I'm just wondering if that is part of what messed up my because I really have been off without the sleeping and everything else, and trying a new workout routine. But I was getting my tail in here and doing 20 to 30 minutes of cardio when I weight trained, and then if it was a cardio day, I did an hour. And I just don't think that it is to my benefit to cut back on that much cardio. I just don't think it was benefiting me. I was trying it, and there were a couple of other things that I noticed about the workout that she designed for me, which I do like how she incorporated upper body and lower body within those same days. So I do her workout twice a week, because her workout really had me sweating. But I also noticed that on both days she had me doing squats and lunges, and took out the deadlifts. And from my particular body, I do know about my body, I'm very quad dominant. Like my quads, even with all this fat on these thighs, baby, you still see my quads. Baby, I got the quads. So not working on the hamstrings and the glutes, I'm putting it back in. I'm putting it back in. I'm doing Jen's workout today, but I'm just going to tweak it a little bit. I'm going to add flow stuff to it. And I'm also going to do my 20 to 30 minutes on that treadmill instead of just doing 10. We got to get back to, because I told y'all the frustration is high and we need to do a hard reset. And that's what we're going to do. We still tracking. God is good. The sun is shining. My sister's birthday. It's going to be a beautiful day. And guess what? We still rocking with the Flow Has Faith water bottle. So one of my subscribers gave this to me, and I will pop the video in here when she gave it to me. What happened was last year I left my water bottle at an event, and I kept saying I was going to get it from her, and then she was like, oh, I have the water bottle, and I'm thinking it's January now, child, it's February, that's all right. But she did something very special to her. Look at it. Flo Has Faith Christian Lifestyle. Look, I'm so excited. Look, this is Kareen. Say hi, Kareen.
Hi.
I left my water bottle, and guess what she did to it? Look at that, y'all.
I had it done by DIY, by Simply Amazing, Aaliyah Burwell,
Look,
Crafts Queen.
it says Flo Has Faith. We official over here. Appreciate you so much for doing that, Kareen. Let me pop this video in right here, and then we're going to get back into the workout. And we still haven't eaten yet, and it is like 9 o'clock. So let's work out. Let's get a good workout in, get a good sweat in, drink some water, and then we're going to go to Panera, get something to eat, and do some work. It is about 11 something. That workout kicked my tail and took way longer than I expected, mostly because I have a love-hate relationship with core. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I know it's good for me because I feel myself getting stronger, but that is where I hold the majority of my weight in my gut. And it's so hard. It is so hard. But I don't know anyone that really loves core. I mean, I've heard other fitness YouTubers that are fit as I don't know what, and some of them don't even like doing core, but I have to do it because I do feel myself getting stronger. So it's interesting because that was a tough workout. If you could have saw me at the end, especially, you know what gets me? Let me tell you something. I think it is a good idea to, if you have the funds, or if your job offers for free, or if you can get an inexpensive training program from a personal trainer, I think it's worth the while. Let me tell you why. Because there's no way in the world that I ever would have added, not necessarily just added core to my workouts. Now I'm supposed to be doing it more than just when I do her workouts. So the workouts that she has prescribed for me are 2 days a week. In addition to my 2 days a week, I am supposed to do my core class on Thursdays, and then I'm supposed to do 2 days of cardio. On those other 2 days when I do cardio, I'm still supposed to do those core exercises. I'm not doing them. I haven't been doing it. I need to, and I'm going to start doing it. But I'm not going to lie to you. I haven't been doing them. When I go and I just walk and do cardio, or if I do a Grow with Joe at home, I haven't been doing those core exercises. And the reason why I said it is worth your while to have a personal trainer. Ooh, Panera is crowded. My God, it ain't nowhere to park, y'all. What was I saying, y'all? It's worth the while because it's no way in the world that I would have ever, for myself, said, you know what? I think it's a good idea if you not only do sit-ups, do it with a weighted medicine ball. Did you see how I was struggling? See, the first set was difficult too. By the time I was doing the second set, I had to stop at 5. By the time I got to the third set, I have to do 3 sets of 10. By the time I got to my 4th exercise, the ball had to go. The ball had to leave me because there was no way. I just couldn't do it. It just takes so much out of me because I got so much weight here, and it is tough. I will say that I am starting to enjoy the planks because I feel myself getting stronger. I mean, the first couple of times when I was doing the plank hold, I could not hold it past 15 seconds. I'm definitely up to 35 seconds. And also, when I do the first plank for about 35-40 seconds, by the time I did the second plank, like I heard my back going crack, crack, crack. God almighty. Man, core or something. But it just goes to show you how necessary it is. So, let's see what we can do at Panera because it is surely crowded. But it's a nice day. That's why it's so crowded. I hope my sister is off and having a chance to enjoy this weather because it's beautiful out. We're supposed to hang out tomorrow. And I'm also mad that it's so late. Well, not mad because, you know. But I'm disappointed that it's so late. But I'll deal with it. Because sometimes Panera likes to play in your face. And I shouldn't still be sitting in the car. But I wanted to do, like, protein oatmeal. So what I did was I was going to get their oatmeal. And I brought my own protein Ripple Shake. We'll see how this does. Because it hasn't been doing me too good. I like the way it tastes, but it's not all that good for my gut. I might have to go back to the Owen plant-based protein shakes. They work for me. I love them. So, I'll show you what I'm getting. And I'm going to sit down, do some work. I reached out to my buddy. I wanted to drop her care package off, but she's really not feeling well today. And I did ask, well, you know, do you want me to just drop it off? And she said, no, she really would enjoy a visit. So, we'll get that package to her later. So, we're going to go in here, check some more emails. On Fridays are usually slow, so I'll do some data entry, check some emails, and let's see what we're gonna eat. Because if I can't get my breakfast meal, I have to figure it out. So it's about 1 something. I actually got a lot of work done in Panera. I was in there for about 2 hours. Answered a lot of emails, made a couple of phone calls. So let's talk music, people. We're still on the same day. I stopped at the store and I'm heading home. I don't know if my sister is going to have people over tonight or tomorrow. So I wonder what I'm going to be eating for dinner. But When I get home, I'm gonna have a snack to prepare myself for. Most likely, folks are going to our house tonight. But anywho, Usher Raymond, his new album dropped yesterday. And let's talk about Christian lifestyle and music, because there are times when I can listen to secular music, and then there are times when I cannot. I love me some Usher. Yes, I do. I loved Beyonce's old songs. But you know, sometimes, and I know that back in the day, the R&B music, they were really slick with what they had to say and how they said it. Some songs, like Juicy, no, that was very blatant. But I'm listening to Usher's new album, and I really do love Usher. But man, especially when you single, if you're single or if you are married, because like, we just have to be so mindful to guard our hearts, to guard what we see and listen to, right? Because it really will impact what you're doing. And if you're not a Christian, you may not understand. Or if you are a Christian and you grew up in church and you just like, is Jesus Lord over your life, you might not understand. But there's some music. I was just listening to this song and I'm like grooving to it. I got a nice beat. I don't even know what the name of it is, but it's his new album. And he's like, I want you to just get in the bed. Come on, girl, just open your legs. Like some stuff. Some stuff you best not listen to. You got to be careful. You have to do yourself a favor and say next song. Next song. Let's listen, because there's so what is so different nowadays is that there is so many artists that play really good music that can be life music. You know, it ain't the gospel clap your hands in church music, but they're still singing about Jesus. Like I love Aaliyah Lowry. I love I think his name is First Timothy. I think that's actually her boyfriend or fiance. Jordan Armstrong. Like there's different people you can listen to with just groovy music. So I've always been a fan of Usher Raymond. It's just some songs take it too far. And even, listen, I was watching, because BET had a BET Plus right now. If you have Prime, they are offering 7-day trial. And I'm going to cancel it after the 7 days. So I'm being mindful to watch. I don't really order BET Plus because sometimes I wish we could just watch a really good black show that just doesn't have all the fighting, cussing, sex. It's so disappointing. And that's why sometimes I watch the African series and the African movies, because even if some things are implied, they usually like kind of fade out. And that was the history. But even some of the Nigerian movies and series are starting to get a little fast. But I was watching BET. Man, what was the name of that show? Because I really did. It's Carl Weber, The Black Hamptons. I don't know if you're watching it. So I was like binge watching that. And you ever watch something and they say something, this how you know you're getting old. You 50, right? And maybe y'all kids know what this mean, or maybe some of y'all young folks or folks my age that's out in these streets know what this means. But the girl was talking to the guy, and he was like, "Oh, you got a man?" And she said, "Yeah." She said, "Yeah." It's like, "Oh, okay, so we can't, you can't date me then." And she was like, "Well, not for a relationship, but maybe for a sneaky link." I was like, "What she say?" Let me rewind that. Did she say a sneaky link? Because I felt like I heard it one time before, and I was like, a sneaky link? So I was like, "Alexa, what's a sneaky link?" Or no, I said, "Hey Siri, what's a sneaky link?" And sure enough, it said a relationship that's kept under wraps, or, you know, like not, just gave me a straight up definition. And I'm like, oh my God, that besides being on the, well, download me the whole different thing. But I said a sneaky link. This is what people are out here doing. And if you a Christian and you out here sneaky linking and you haven't been told to stop, this might be your sign. This might be your sign. Yeah, so I was enjoying Usher's album, but those lyrics just was like, okay, we're gonna skip to the next song. So when I get home, I'll show y'all the snack I'm gonna eat, because I need to figure out what's going to be for dinner, if I'm going over my sister's house tonight. I thought everybody was going tomorrow. Confusion, child. But yeah, stay tuned. So I'm gonna fix some tea, and just heard that my sister does want to have her party, or not her party, but just her birthday celebration tonight. She's 50 something. I don't know. I lost count. I know the oldest is 60. I'm 50. She's somewhere in between. So I'm going to have 2 apple caramel rice cakes with blueberries, peanut butter, and cinnamon, a cup of tea, and this is what I think. I don't really know. This is what I'm gonna have for dinner: veggie fried rice, and then those egg rolls. I think I have a thing in it, and for one serving it's 230 calories. One serving is a quarter cup, and these are about 300 calories, so it's another meal that's about 500. Okay, so it's 5:43, and I'm about to eat, hopefully, my last meal. Like I said, I'm going over my sister's house, and I overcooked my spring rolls and the rice because I was in the shower. But this is dinner. I'll show you the calories. I'm so surprised by how good that was. And I wasn't even like ravish and hungry, but it just was so good. It was hitting. I guess because it was a little crispier, I left it in the air fryer longer. That hit a craving. And I don't eat Chinese food like that, but if you do, that will hit a craving. So that was about 500 calories, and I probably have a few calories left. I don't want to eat a whole lot over my sister. I'm not really going to eat because I won't be hungry, but what I am going to do, I'm going to take this chocolate Ripple shake with me, which is about 200 calories, 20 grams of protein. Why? Because one of you sweet souls suggested when you go out, take a protein shake with you. Yeah, Blue True is in your name, and I'm not even sure who that is, but shout out to you. I'm doing it. I'm going to take my protein shake in case I get hungry. I got a small bag, but I'm going to stick it in that bag. I don't care if somebody looks at me funny. We're going to pull this thing out, and we're going to drink it. So thank you for that tip, love, because we're going to try it, and I'll let you know how I make out. Let me go to this party.
What am I supposed to do when I'm hooked on you? Then I realize you're somebody else's guy. Woo! And I can't let go. You are the one who makes me feel so real. Ooh, what am I supposed to do when I'm hooked on you? And I realize that you're somebody else's guy. So are you, and I realize that you're somebody else's guy. Woo. And I can't let go. You are the one who make me feel so real. Ooh, what am I supposed to do when I'm hooked so on you? Hey, and I realize that you're somebody else's guy. You, Mario. It's on film. Mario, she ain't talking about you. Somebody else got. Do it, Emma. Do it, Emma. Go, Emma. Go, Emma.
Hey Hey guys, so it's really late. As you can tell by my voice, went over my sister's house. We had a good time. My family likes to really get it in, and so I'll pop in some footage right about here of us dancing and singing, and then my sister, I'll show you her enjoying herself. That's what we'll call it. We will say it was her birthday and she was enjoying herself. So I'm going to close this day out. I took the shake with me. I did not have it. She did tell me that she had prepared salmon and potato salad. I never take it for granted if people are going to prepare stuff for me. Man, I'm tired. But I ate first. You already saw what I ate, and it was good. It was so good that it was like, I'm good. So yeah, we're gonna close this vlog out. Thank you for hanging with me. Most of it is kind of a day in my life, but I wasn't expecting the party. That was unplanned. You can hear the tea kettle in the back revving up. Because I'm going to have myself a cup of tea. Of course, as I was leaving, I had to drop my parents off, and I pulled in the driveway, and I'm like, oh, I'm hungry. But it's like midnight, and I don't want to eat this late. So I'm going to have a cup of tea, get myself ready for bed. What I will do is pop in at the end of next week, and I will share what my weight loss is, and we'll figure out how much we're going to lose for the month of February. But I just want to say thank you for spending a day with me. I appreciate you. I love that you watch. And yeah, continue to watch, like, comment, subscribe, all the things. Bye, y'all. Hello. So, happy Love Day. Today is Valentine's Day, and we are wrapping up the week. I showed you, and I hope you enjoyed hanging with me for the day last week. And it's been a week that I feel like I really have reset. So I was going to wait until tomorrow to weigh in, but because it's Valentine's Day, traffic is insane. Like, I am getting nowhere. And I figured, let me just pop on, wrap up the video. I'll show you my weight from this morning, right about here. Not mad at that. Not mad at that at all. Is it because I've been very intentional about my eating and drinking water and moving my body? Also, let me tell you what I did. I love that I had the personal trainer give me a workout, but I just felt, I was like, listen, when I said I was going to do this heart reset, let me go back to what was working. And for me, and a lot of people say that people should not do this, especially women that are in menopause, but steady state cardio works. When you got to get a lot of fat off your body, it just works for me. So I went back to what I know. I still think that the personal trainer assessment for my job is an opportunity for me to learn new core exercises. So I will be incorporating core into my workouts going forward. And I hope you are enjoying yourself and experiencing some love. If you're not experiencing it from anyone else, maybe experience the love of the Lord. I'm sending you some love. One of my colleagues was like, you got a hot date tonight? I said, yeah, baby, I got a date with the treadmill. That's where we are going to the gym, and that's the weight for this week. So I felt like the heart reset was necessary. I'm going to try this one more time, spend the day with me, and I don't know if I'll do tomorrow or if I will do Friday. Either way, I have to go into work, so maybe I'll capture some footage of me doing some kind of a work stuff. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, share, comment below if you got any suggestions or tips. Let me know. But I figured I'm stuck in traffic. Let's wrap up the video. That way I can just take my time and edit. Alright? God bless you real good. I forgot to tell you. Is it that I had a hard reset? Or is it that, you know, Miss Rudeness, my cycle, wanted to play peekaboo and not show up all January? Guess who showed up yesterday? So, is the weight down of a reflection of my cycle being on? Or, well, usually the first day I'm still up at my weight. So, I don't know. This is where we are. This is where we are. Now, God bless you real good.